We are reading verse 100. Oh.
Wait. Maybe we finish 123 also. Because now I read for Krishna's pleasure and for nourishing the transcendental Rasa, Krishna's dear friend Shringara Ras has made Radha and Chandravali jealous. That was we read yesterday also.
Take it.
124.
Take.
Yeah.
We are reading verse 124 from Sri Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi. O Radhike, when can I see your lowered moon-like face moving with its slow and splendid eyes, your head slightly covered by your veil, which is the limit of loving pastimes, as you keep your body on Krishna's body. Your eyes will be startled when you see me lifting your bud-like hairs from your face with my fingers. O Radhike, when can I see your lowered moon-like face moving with its slow and splendid eyes, your head slightly covered by your veil, which is the limit of loving pastimes, as you keep your body on Krishna's body. Your eyes will be startled when you see me lifting your bud-like hairs from your face with my fingers. The climax of a special pastime. Shripad assumed the transcendental form of a manjari and sees Sri Sri Radha Mohan enjoying themselves in a sweet nikunja as she looks through the latticed windows. Gradually, the Yugala Kisora becomes so absorbed in this pastime that they feel they have become one with each other, and they forget everything else but each other's happiness. In this way, they gradually exchange their sexual roles. These things can be done purposefully, but then it cannot be called prema vilas vivarta, the ecstatic, spontaneous exchange of roles. For instance, in Sri Vishnavanta Chakravarti Krishna Bhavanamitra, Radha and Krishna purposefully exchange their roles in the Rasa dance. Radha calls Krishna and the gopis for the Rasa dance by playing on Krishna's flute. And Krishna and the gopis responded to it. Although this purposeful exchange of roles is also very relishable, it cannot be justly called prema vilas vivarta. The spontaneous forgetfulness of roles resulting into a feeling of oneness is the limit of Sri Sri Radha Mohan's transcendental pastimes. This is confirmed in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Mahakavaya. This oneness is not to be compared with the oneness Jasyanas. Those treading the path of wisdom attain. The oneness.
Gyanis, I think this is meaning of Gyani. Maybe it's wrong written there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's maybe the spelling. Yeah, Gyanis makes sense. The oneness meant here is a oneness of loving feelings. Srila Ramananda Rai also said, Na so Ramana na ham Ramani. He is not the lover, and I am not the lady love. Identities are not lost, but the identification with one's sex has disappeared. The man acts as the woman, and the woman acts as the man. The maidservant can see that as Radhika takes the leading role, her beautiful bud-like hair is disturbing her, hanging before her eyes. So she quickly enters the kunja and lifts these beautiful hairs so that Mahabhav personified can see Mohan again. Blessed is this maidservant. Blessed is her service. She has attained the vision of the most beautiful transcendental pastimes. Not everything about these pastimes can be revealed here, but the Rasikas, connoisseurs, will be able to understand all the sweet, intimate details that are kept from the paper here. The devotees that practice Manjari Bhav can thus always float in oceans of transcendental rasic bliss, being fully engaged in the devotional service of the divine adolescent couple of Raj.
This is what Gurudev said. These are topics for the individual bhajan of the Rasika devotees. It's described now. They will not go in the details because you don't know the realization of the individual devotees who are listening, so they will stop here. Because this Manjari mood is needed to speak about these topics. We cannot speak in the sadhaka mood. We have to be in the Manjari Bhav. Only Manjaris can meditate on this. And this is an individual practice. It's not in for public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he means we cannot speak at all about it. It's beyond language.
Yeah. Go on.
O Radhe, O lowered-faced girl, O Krishna's dearmost beloved, I pray to your feet. When can I lift up your hair with my fingers? You place your body on Krishna's body and become absorbed in reversed pastimes. Mohan becomes enchanted when he looks at your slightly lowered, enchanting, moon-like face. Radha is the crown jewel of lady love. And when she stares at her lover's face, the nectar of prema trickles from her slow, mind-enchanting eyes. Who can describe that sweetness? Sri Radha Raman, Krishna, is startled when he sees Radhika's head covered with her veil. The poet Sri Prabodhananda says, when will I also see this form with my startled eyes? Thus ends verse 124.
Yeah.
And this nectar of prema coming from her eye, this is the tear, crying for the separation that she knows is going to happen now. Separation from Mohan. It's almost like Shripad is opening her eyes again so that she can be sad. He pulls away the hair which is called a manjari, which is a bud. He pulls away the hair, and then she can see that she's not all mixed up with Mohan, that Mohan is there and that they are separated again. And so she cries the nectar of prema. It goes from this moment where they're blurred together, in the prema vilasa vivarta, they're all blurred together into one. And then Shripad opens her eyes and she sees that now she has to cry again because they're two.
Verse 125.
Did I say one more thing about this one?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, just to this. It's so very nice and I think important about the two kinds of confusing identity that is described by Babaji. So the one kind is where,
Radha water.
From the example of the Rasa dance, where by playing around and trying to be funny and have fun and be sweet, they switch the flute and switch identities. But this is a confusion in the mind. And then the other kind of switching identities is the prema vilasa vivarta, where it's spontaneous, where it simply happens straight from the heart emotions. Vivarta doesn't really mean switching, it means blurring together. Mixing together. So they're mixed in one because the very last mental category that can block us from perfection is the category of man and woman. And when this falls away, the intellectual category, and becomes a spiritual difference, then they melt together. And it happens spontaneously, Babaji says. Spontaneous forgetfulness of roles, he calls that, resulting in the feeling of oneness. And that's the limit of Shri Shri Radha Madhava's transcendental pastimes. I mean, that's the highest moment. Of course, when two lovers melt into each other, this is the highest moment of transcendental love. But we cannot try to do this. They don't try to do this with their minds, with their jnana. It happens, it springs right out of their souls. Shri Radha.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Verse 125. May Sri Radha, who gives life to Madhupati, the Krishna be, who is very distressed when there is some obstacle to the fulfillment of his desires, whose incomparable moon-like face, which is the source of delicious transcendental bliss, makes the full moon seem insignificant because its nectarian rays do not even give an atomic drop of the ambrosial effulgence of her moon-like face, and whose red lips carry an ocean of fresh nectar that is the essence of sweetness. Be pleased with us. May Sri Radha, who gives life to Madhupati, the Krishna be, who is very distressed when there is some obstacle to the fulfillment of his desires, whose incomparable moon-like face, which is the source of delicious transcendental bliss, makes the full moon seem insignificant because its nectarian rays do not even give an atomic drop of the ambrosial effulgence of her moon-like face, and whose red lips carry an ocean of fresh nectar that is the essence of sweetness. Be pleased with us. Sri Radha, the life giver of Madhupati, Shripad's heart is immersed in relishing transcendental visions. In the previous verse, he relished the sweet mellow of Sri Radha, enjoying reversed pastimes. And when the vision vanishes, He considers the world to be void without the sweet relish of Swamini's form and attributes. The bliss of the relish of the transcendental Supreme Lord is so great that if the aspirant experiences it once, he always remains immersed in such relish, and he loses taste for any other subject than Krishna. After crossing the stage of anartha nivritti, cessation of bad habits, the stage of asakti, transcendental attachment to the Lord, appears, and the Lord's pleasure potency starts her work of providing the transcendental relish. As a result of sincere devotion, Nischayam Ikta Buddhi, firm determination, appears. And as a result of bhajan, the aspirant becomes free from bad habits and gradually advances to the stage of ruchi, relish, and ashakti, attachment. This firm determination has been beautifully described by Srila Vishwanatha Chakravartipad in his Sarartha Darshini on Bhagavad Gita. The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life. It is impossible for me to give this up under any circumstance.
Again.
The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life. It is impossible for me to give this up under any circumstance. This is what I desire And this is my duty. I have no other duty than this. And I don't desire anything else, even in my dreams. It may make me happy. It may make me unhappy. It may liberate me from material existence, or it may not. That makes no difference to me at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, very important.
Very strong statement.
The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life. It is impossible for me to give this up under any circumstance. This is what I desire, and this is my duty. I have no other duty than this, and I don't desire anything else, even in dreams. It may make me happy. It may make me unhappy. It may liberate me from material existence, or it may not. That makes no difference to me at all. Such firm determination is possible in unadulterated devotion. Unadulterated devotion means devotion which is filled with the desire to please the beloved, and which is completely devoid of any desire for personal happiness.
Yeah. One thing I want to ask was, with the spiritual master.
The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life.
Now I want to. What is my goal? To serve a spiritual master. My question. Goal is my spiritual master, right? Read it and listen. Read it.
The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life.
So what is my goal? My spiritual master is goal. What is the goal?
Or is it the instruction of the spiritual
master? That I want to know. So the spiritual master is never goal. And when we become kaput, when we fix in a spiritual master, he is the goal. He is Mayavad.
Jai Gurudev.
Understand? That is the moment we become kaput. We cannot feel and realize, and we want to be a spiritual master because we not know the beauty of a spiritual master. He is never good. He gives the advice to us, do that way, and make it this is the goal of your life. Read again.
The devotional practice of glorifying the Lord, remembering Him, and serving His lotus feet, as it has been instructed to me by my spiritual master, is my goal and my life.
That is my goal. Serving his words. Be careful. But problem come in our life when I make the goal to spiritual. I cannot progress anything. His instruction, his advice is the goal. He navigates with the advice. And I ignore that advice. Means I know accept. A spiritual master understands that you don't listen his advice means you not accept. And who is the basic beginning, he will say you have to follow I am the goal for you. Who is unqualified. Not realize. Very important thing. So many people cannot progress in life because of
But Gurudev, we become very close to you to serve together, right?
Then Sadhu Maharaj is not a goal. We work together like a friend, like a brother and sister, for one goal. What my spiritual master says, same thing I can say If I change my any way, that is out of parampara. What my Gurudev teach me, if I not do this practice, I am not in the line. I am doing something else than that goal. This was important, so I make it clear.
Read it again, Gurudev, or go back?
No, go on.
Okay. Unadulterated devotion.
Unadulterated means I know mix something extra in this. What he say, I have to do A, then A, B, then B. I don't mix myself something. Like a vegan program, some cow protection program, some this program, that this program. No, same thing I have. Then you will say, why you are doing the Prem Prasad program? You can ask. Because this is also teaching of my Shiksha Guru. My grandmother teach me, always feed to everyone. And it's going on, I am not doing any effort. So I learn this, I do this. By educational program. They make so many college and school and Sanskrit school, many schools. Why they make it? To help others. So I cannot do much like them to build the buildings. Only I arrange some computer by the mercy of the devotee that they can learn and they can help by the devotees. They learn this way, how to help, what is the way to help others. How to service, how I can serve to others. My grandfather was a doctor, homeopath doctor. He was king, but any medicine for any sickness, he recommends. He is a very good doctor. So by his service doing this homeopath medicine, I got this chance to serve that. I learned from them. Gurus, they are Gurus, teacher of my life. Why? Because the goal is Radha Mohan. If I want my name and fame, Sadhu Maharaj, Sadhu is done by Sadhu Maharaj. Any place name it. See Sadhu Maharaj Anand Prasad Singh in this campus. No, I am nothing. All devotees are there. And this is the fact. I do nothing. It is happening because of the mercy. You like coconut water, anyone? Coconut water, anyone? You want? You want? Hey, सुनो, ए बाबा,
We are going to review.
you have to go. So is it okay for the payment of the taxi? अरे कहाँ है साहब? बोलो उनको जगाओ। अब 7 बजे आने वाले थे, अभी तक आया नहीं भाई। क्या कहाँ है? बोलो भाई, ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल का बात है यार। वन बिग, बड़ा गिलास में खो दो, एक बड़ा गिलास दो। सुनो, मलाई एक जगह दो, खाली पानी दो, चल देगा। गिलास एक तो बड़ा लाओ, अंदर बाहर चलाओ। क्या हुआ? अरे क्या हो गया? तुम 7 बजे कह के आ रहे हैं। हाँ, तुम बोले 7 बजे तक आ रहे हैं, 7:30 बज गया भाई, क्या बात हो गया? अरे हमसे कहा कि 7 बजे तक आओ भाई, 6 बजे फोन किया तुमको। ऐसा तो नहीं करो मेरे भाई, किसी का कुछ दूसरा बुलवा लेगा। कितने देर में आ रहे हो? अरे भाई तुम 10 मिनट लगाओ, अब नहीं टाइम है। उसको बुलवा लेगा टैक्सी, 3 बार हमसे पूछ चुका हूँ। मैं तो दूसरा मंगवा लेगा तो हम नहीं जानते हैं। पहले इन लोग को दो। ए बाबा, इन 3 को दो कप में। अरे कप में तो हमारा बाद में होगा। छोटा कप लाओ, 2 सबको छोटा कप लाओ।
Unadulterated devotion means devotion which is filled with the desire to please the beloved and which is completely devoid of any desire for personal happiness. This finds its culmination in the service of Sri Radha. Because there is such firm determination in the service of Sri Radha, a swift cessation of unwanted habits and deep realizations in bhajan are guaranteed. The aspirant experiences it as if Sri Radharani takes him, her, along by the hand.
Good. Hare Rama.
The transcendental vision of Sripad Prabodhananda, who is completely fixed
Yes, sir.
in the lotus feet of Sri Radha, is even more vivid
It all follow.
than a direct meeting with the beloved. Bereft of any experience, his heart is unsteady and aches of separation. Then Sripad has another transcendental vision of a pastime. Sripad, in his Kinkari form, accompanies Radha when she goes out to meet Mohan.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Mohan was intercepted by Chandravali and her girlfriends, Padma and Shaiba, while he was on his way to meet Sri Radhika. Chandravali was hiding between the vines and the trees, and as soon as she heard the jingling of Mohan's ankle bells, she came out of hiding, held his hand, and said, "You came walking down this path
My God.
so nicely. I heard the jingling of your ankle bells. I was desperate about your association with Radha and felt deprived. Oh friend, I won't let you go. I will keep you in my heart, and thus I can always see you. Listen, O Sakis, carefully take him to my abode. Tonight, we will deprive beautiful Radhika of her Nagada's association. After Chandravali spoke thus, her Sakis took Mohan by the hand and brought him to her abode. The fallen Chandidas sings, Hari, shivered out of fear of Radha. Srimati Radhika thus spent the night in great distress. And when her hero finally showed up in the morning with all the signs of Chandravali's lovemaking on his body, she adopted the mood called Kandita.
Kandita.
Hurt means hurt feelings.
Srila Rupa Goswami defines this in Ujjvala Nilamani. When the lover shows up too late at the trysting spot and he wears the marks of another girl's enjoyment on his body, the beloved assumes the mood called Kandita. She then breathes deeply out of anger and becomes silent. Srimati sarcastically welcomes her Nagara back, saying, "Very nice that you have come this morning, my friend. My day will be very good now that I saw your face in the morning. Oh, friend, your face has dried up. Who has decorated you like this? Seeing it makes me feel very unhappy. All glories to you, my friend. Turn around so that I can see your moon-like face. Alas, who has beautified your face with eyeliner? The beauty of that spot of vermilion enchants the minds of even the great sages. Your body is bruised by scratches of sharp nails and bites of sharp teeth. And there is a distinct mark of a bangle on your chest. Have you spent the night as a woman, although you are a man? I see you are covered by a blue sari. This beautifully colored footlack looks nicely on your chest. Now, tell me frankly, for what have you come here? The Nagara looks in all four directions, covering his face with his scarf. Gopala Das says, although he tries to wash off his shame, he cannot clean it up. Srimati becomes angry, and Nagara tries everything to please her, but to no avail. Finally, he breaks down crying, seeing that all his hopes are frustrated. Srimati also covers her lowered head with her veil and starts crying softly. Then one Saki comes and tells her, Radhe, you don't have to cry and cover your head anymore. Shamsundra has also left, crying. I don't think he's going to come anymore. You'd better calm down and go home. As soon as Srimati hears, Mohan is gone.
My God.
He won't come back. She becomes startled. Feeling regret,
हाँ बोलो राधे क्लास में हैं 10 मिनट में बात करें हेलो
feeling regret. This is called Kalahantitra. Kalahantarita. Kalahantarita. She drops her veil and anxiously says, Saki, what are you saying? Is he gone? He who loves me so much has left after such a trifle peak of mine? Saki, I was such a foolish girl to be angry with him. Why did you let him go? Quickly go and bring him back. Otherwise, I cannot maintain this body anymore. The Saki replies, Radhe, you won't get him anymore. He was crying so much at your lotus feet, like a great offender. But still, you remained angry with him. Now, who knows where he has gone?
My God.
Feeling miserable, offended, and agitated. Even if we search for him, where will we find him? Hearing the Saki's words, Srimati becomes unlimitedly agitated and sad and says, Oh friend, What did I do? I callously threw away a jewel from my own apron. You were right here. Couldn't you stop me from doing all these foolish things? Oh, I have callously thrown away my life's treasure. Saying this, she strikes her head and her breasts with her hands. And laments. Love is blind. Therefore, I could not see at first that this Mohan is a womanizer. I quarreled with him, and this makes my heart burn day and night. O Saki, I will tell you of my burning heart. Any girl in the world who becomes angry at Mohan for his faults will suffer and regret it. I have become very angry with him. Even when seeing how he plaintively tries to pacify me. Now he is being pierced by Cupid's arrows, and I cannot see him. Along with my pique, my patience and shame have also fled, and my life is uncertain. Govinda Das says, O chaste but temperamental woman, such is the love for Krishna. This burning sensation is a well-known feature of love for Krishna. Although you see his faults, you cannot become angry with him.
My God. Not become angry.
Although you see his faults, you cannot become angry with him. Rather, it is a fault to become angry with him. And the lover will have to repent. She cannot find consolation with her girlfriends because they return the fault to her, saying, Sundari, we told you not to reject Kanu. You were so bewildered to increase your love for him, now you will have to spend your life weeping. You wanted to touch this boy who has no good qualities and offer your body unto him. You have wasted day after day on his external charms, and there is doubt whether you are still alive. You planted a love tree in your heart for him, and now you hope that a blackish cloud, Krishna, will shower it so that it will grow. Govinda Das says, now you can just sprinkle its roots with your own tears.
Shri Radha. The imperfections make the waves in Radha's heart, make her feelings grow and fall and turn and evolve. Krishna has imperfections because he's personality of Godhead. He's not Brahma. He has personality. He has relation. He has feelings. And this makes Radha have feelings. And her feelings, the tears that she cries, they fall on the ground and make Krishna's love grow.
Wow.
The maidservants see Swamini suffering the pangs of separation and go out to search for Mohan. After a long search, they find him on the bank of the Yamuna, grayed by the dust of frustrated desires and totally morose because of his separation from Srimati Radhika. Although the name Madhupati suggests that Krishna is a blissful Rasic bee, he is still found to be unhappy here. How is that possible? He thrives on the loving service rendered to him by Madana Mahabhav. Personified by Srimati Radhika. And if he does not get it, his life heirs will come up to his throat. Seeing the distress of the Nagada, the maidservant keeps Swamini's honor fully intact and takes him back to her kunja, saying, when you come in, just clasp Swamini's feet and beg for forgiveness. When Krishna, the crown jewel of relishers, heard the messenger's words, he came along with her. Seeing the best of lady loves from afar, he lowered his head. Krishna, folded his hands and said with tear-filled eyes and an aching heart, I am your servant, and I have fallen at your feet. Please give up your cruel pique. Seeing Shyam's anxiety, Sudhamukhi, nectar-faced Radhika, stared at his face, held his sprout-like hands, and spoke broken words to him. Yadunananda Das sings, it looked as if the moon, Radhika's actual love for Krishna, broke out of the clouds, her peak, where it was hidden. Wow. Thus, Srimati gives up her peak. Her moon-like face shines with a bright smile, and her red lips resemble an ocean filled with the essence of fresh nectarian sweetness. When a chakora bird drinks this nectar, he will be revived. And the maidservant understands that Srimati can provide this elixir to the Shyam Chakora. She thinks, how can the poets compare Sri Radhika's moon-like face with the shining of the material moon? Nothing can compare to her face. The full nectarian moon rays could not equal even an atomic drop of her face's aura. This sweet nectarian moon saves Madhupati's life. whereas the material moon simply increases his lusty affliction. May that Sri Radha save our lives also. Radhika's beautiful moon-like face gives incomparable, delicious bliss and is the source of all sweetness. Curses on the full moon, whose pride is stolen by even one drop of this shining moon-like face. Her red lips carry a sweet smile that resembles an ocean that is filled with the essence of fresh, sweet nectar. Rise moon-like face revives Madhupati Madhava, who suffers from unfulfilled desires. Shripad Prabodhananda says, when will that dear most beloved of Krishna's be pleased with me? Then my heart will be filled with joy and everything will be blissful. Yeah. Thus ends verse 125. Yeah. Yeah.
Gaura Sundara.
Radhe, Radhe. So beautiful, huh?
All sweet. All sweetness. Explain something.
Wow, good. This is also beautiful to meditate on. Not easy to explain, huh? It's to feel.
These are feelings.
Deep feelings there. And I like this part when the Manjari put off the hairs of Swamini's face so that she can see Mohan better and Mohan can see her face.